This is terrible. Ant should be focused on the hill. Keep in mind, okay, I used to be an expert in this game. These guys scrim 8 hours a day. I might not be an expert, but I feel like this focusing this is an inefficient kill. Because either way, now when you go to 1, even if you get this kill, now 1 knows where you're at. Then they just end up milking. Pred should have gotten the hill right there.
Honestly, yeah, fundamentally, when we talk about fundamentals, like this is we've talked about
Like,
Carolina. This is a team that's going to have.
so what the fuck are they doing? The fuck are you doing, Pred? The fuck are you doing? And I guarantee you he didn't call this guy out. Who's 5? Pred, yo, Kenny, apology. And solo chows. Bro, it's none of that. Like, what I just saw right there was everyone was trying to do too much. Everyone was just trying to do too much. Like, why? Like, Brandon, the moment 2 of your teammates die, he should just be sitting there and waiting for someone to scam, waiting for someone to move, right? Like, especially Vivid. 90, was he 96? What was he? Teach dies. Okay, I guess Vivid's 1 shot. But like, in no way, shape, or form is Brandon gonna round this corner and get 2. And now you go from a bad situation even worse. And what I mean by people doing too much was this shit right here, right? Like, I don't know what Kenny's looking at with fucking 9 on the clock. First of all, he should be already pushing this out. Like, the way I see it is, if anyone's gonna die here, it should be Kenny first, because Kenny's in highest risk. Somehow they both died old, and then Kenny dies. They don't get the 6. They get even fucking worse spawns. Yes, try to figure out a timing. Now, what the fuck is he doing there? If you commit to a pinch and get there, you don't turn back. Ever. Look at Pred. 7. Runs across top mid. Sets up the pinch. Like, dude, if he would have just went, bro. If he would have just went, 2's not even looking. Like, he's going back and forth. He's scared shitless. If Pred would have just, and then he runs out of the building to flank big door. The fuck are we doing here, bro? The fuck? I don't understand what we're looking at.
Really great listen in, and another solid P4 for Carolina Royal Ravens.
So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 seconds. Miss out on 11 seconds. Ant needs to slow down just a tiny bit. Kenny needs to stop looking at useless stuff. Brandon needs to speed up just a tiny bit as well. Like, same exact, just to get teamwork going between and their ARs. Pred needs to play around the hill more. Like a couple pinches, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like even if you pinch and get a kill, it's like, dude, it's so high risk because if you make a long pinch and get a fucking kill, like that's great and all, but if you pinch and he's not there, your whole team's fucked. Dashy's just it's only when it comes to the team pushes, they're too slow, or like when they have to go to someone else, when they have to go to the other team, that's when Dashy and Kenny are too slow and Ant is too fast, and then Pred is nowhere to be seen. Like if anything, what might be a fix is just fucking have Pred play towards the hill way more often, like almost like a fucking, I don't know. You stick like a perimeter around the hill and say, don't leave this area on this hill. I'm not saying like to do that, but he needs, like, especially when you're playing like high level teams, like trades are gonna happen so quickly, and like Ravens is pretty good from what I understand, and it's just like the kills where you catch them off sprinting or off spawn sprinting, bro, it's a freebie. Like the kill's like not really important. You give the guy in the hill one lane or one thing to look at, usually he's gonna survive, right? But if you leave the president out in the hill, if you leave him out to dry and just go look for a fucking freebie, right? Now your guy in the hill, your VIP, your president, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the one person that's actually earning you points to win the game, if he's fucking tweaking and has to look at 3 different things because you abandoned him and used him as bait, then that's sort of a major fucking issue. I mean, Dashy fell off probably because he can't sit in the hill and look at one direction, which is ideal. Like if I'm an AR, which at the end of my career, you know, I was dog shit AR. But if you put me in the hard point and just told me to look this one direction, one position, like I could get those kills. But if I got to sit there and look at 3 different fucking things at the age of 28, I'm getting bodied. And obviously Dashy would be better than me in those scenarios, but it just makes his job 100 times harder. All right, so 46% of you guys said Pred, 47%. I would have to agree with that. But this is why KDs are like fucking pointless. Like this just shows no risk at all. This shows no fucking team shooting at all. 3 assists and someone's got fucking 11. It is kind of nuts.